Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In our last episode, we marched down past Himiko's capital, what we believe to be her capital, and because Charlemagne declared war on us, since we declared war on Himiko and they were allied, we went ahead and took a couple of Charlemagne's cities, after which he really wanted to make it to peace with us, and he actually gave us Koba down here, which it is very far away from the rest of our settlements. However, it is a 14 population town that is really contributing some nice income based on this production here to our economy. So we're really up against the end of the age here. I'm thinking we'll probably see it this episode. So let's go ahead and start figuring out how we're gonna manage all of this. So let's see who has left to be moved. This commander, I'm just going to move right up into this city here. And this commander, I'm thinking, we have a lot of commander, we have a lot of army right now, and I don't really want to do too much more with it because the age is going to be ending. So what I'm probably going to do is pack up some of these units here. So this archer hasn't moved yet, or has moved already. So we're just going to skip that commander's turn. This archer and this commander, I'm going to have move back. So I'm just going to move this commander into this town. This commander is going to move back up to this city. This archer, man, I do have a ton of military, don't I? I could technically go back to war with Himiko and try to take this capital if I really wanted to. Are they still allied? I have to wait 7 turns, actually, before I can declare war again. We might. If the age takes too long to turn over, we might just try and declare war again. So for now, this archer is just going to be on alert. Okay. Yeah, we're looking pretty solid here. What does this commander have in it? It has an archer and an immortal. So what I'm probably going to do is actually just pack this archer into this commander. And this is our main commander here. They're level 7. Okay. Alright, so we have the wheel unlocked. So now we can make siege weapons, which, I mean, at this stage doesn't really matter too much. What should we get for technology now? So we get 1 codex if we research siege mastery, which I think we want to do. We could also get a codex here. I think what we're going to do is go for this mastery, probably for the gold buildings, just so we can get that codex and get that bonus science. And then I'm thinking we might go down to military training here, just to get this codex, the happiness, and then the ability to build the arena. But that depends if the age lasts long enough for us to capitalize on all that. So in our capital here, I'm thinking we build the bath. We have -7 happiness in our capital though, so maybe we actually build the villa instead. That is probably a better investment. I don't really want to build it on the Pyrotiza. I'll probably build it, I can build it with this market. Actually, that would be good since this is already an urban district. I'm thinking we might do that actually. Yeah, we're going to put this right there. And this archer I'm going to have come down here, and I'm going to pack it into this commander. And what does this commander have in it right now? Just the archer. So this commander is only level 1. I'm actually going to have it move over here. And then this archer I'm going to pack into this commander as well. So we have an immortal on the tile. You know, I kind of want an archer to be on the tile, so we will... Oh no, there's an archer right here. Yeah, I totally didn't see that. That is fine. We can just... this immortal should be healing. This archer can get packed then. That's totally fine. We're just sorting everything out. This commander is going to go on to alert. This immortal is going to heal. So really we just want all of our units kind of just doing what they need to do here. That immortal is healing. This commander's going to go on alert. This commander, didn't we have another one? Am I misplacing commanders? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have this commander actually come back up here instead. This archer is going to get packed into this commander. This immortal, how many units do I have in this one? This immortal can go into this commander as well. That's 3. And then we have our merchant here. We can trade with Himiko and get a ton of resources here. So we can get, so the wine is really good for us because we're having a happiness issue, and the gold is going to be really good for us as well. What does the cotton do? I know I have cotton here. Cotton is 2 food, 2 production, and that's a bonus resource. So it looks like I think I go for this first one actually. Oh, and it's because I have this this town down here, so that's actually really good. So we're gonna move our merchant down to Indrapura, and we're gonna get some trade action going on there before this age ends. Okay, so we have some espionage detected here. So let's see, Napoleon, military infiltration. So they get -2 influence, and they got vision of my commanders. Okay, that's not, I mean, Napoleon has 1 settlement still, as far as I know. Yeah, he's got nothing going on right now. So this archer, I'm gonna have wait 1 turn so that immortal can finish healing. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to just skip a turn. This immortal is going to go into this commander. This immortal I'm going to have come back up this way for now. And then I want to spend some of this gold on Paradisas if I can. Which, whoops, whoa. The mouse on the mini-map, even though I'm holding down the mouse button, gets me sometimes. So I want to build, I can't build any Paradisas here, which is fine. Corinthos, I can build an altar. Man, the -14 happiness is crazy. Can't put any Paradisas there. I can put a Paradisa here. I can put 3 down technically. I can always build over them later if I really want to. But it's going to give us some nice culture. And I can get a saw pit down as well. The saw pit, I think this is 3 food. 3 food, 1 happiness. I think I'm going to put it here. I could put it here as well. That gives us the 1 happiness bonus. So I think I will put it there. And then the brickyard I can get 3 happiness from, but I have to put it in my capital and get rid of the wall. I don't think I'm going to do that. But I will put down another couple Paradisas for sure. I feel like that makes a lot of sense to do, because it's going to just keep giving us the extra culture and gold over time. I don't know if that increases as the ages go by either, so we're going to have to see as that changes. I'll throw another Paradisa down here. We do have some enemy units coming up this way. I'm actually going to move up so I can shoot them here, because I don't really like the looks of that. Let's see, can we build some Paradisas here? No, but we can build a brickyard somewhere. So which one is this is our capital, or our city hall. So I'm gonna put, this is probably like a sawmill, a saw pit is probably better here, just because of all the trees that I'm seeing. So I'm just gonna put that right on the granary for now, and that should be good. Coming back to our capital, we can get the bath. Can we purchase some of this? We can get the bath for 6 food, but where can we put that? Yeah, the happiness is only there in the capital, or in the city. city. Yeah, the tiles here are too good, and my yields always turn off every time I load my game. It's really, I don't like that. I don't know why that happens. Okay, let's see what we can get over here. We can put down our granary. There is no Paradises to be built here. Unfortunately, the granary is not gonna do much until I can put some more farms down. But we will go ahead and throw it down here, I think. And then when we get the farms up here, that'll make a lot more sense. So let's do that. The saw pit I can throw in the capital, or in the town hall for happiness. I don't really want to do that. I will go ahead and put it in here with the granary though. I think that makes sense. And I'm actually, because this is on the border, I kind of do want a wall in it. So I'm going to throw that in here as well, just because I'm throwing money around everywhere. I know it does carry over at the end of the age. I don't know how much carries over at the end of the age, but it's definitely a decent amount. Okay, +2 happiness in all settlements is really good. And we get a settlement limit increase, which is definitely going to help our happiness. So that is really good to see. In terms of our civics here, we're going to go ahead and grab citizenship next, I believe. We don't have any specialists yet. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab citizenship. And let's see what we have to do here. So this immortal should be done healing. We can put it into our commander. We're going to move this archer up and have him just garrison this town. This archer is going to come back and garrison this town, or this city. This immortal, let's see, how many, we have one open spot in that commander. This commander is full. I think this commander is going to be full. So I'm gonna move this immortal over here. I think that's probably fine. This archer is just going to continue to shoot these. I always want to call them barbarians, but these independent powers, these independent states. This town has the plague, or no longer has the plague, which is really good. That means I can build in it. So I can put down some Paradises. So we're going to put one here, and we'll put one here. And then we can also put down a granary if we want to. Don't know if it's really that beneficial. Probably not yet until we have some farms up, so I'm going to hold off. Hold off on that. I don't like how I scroll on this, and it like zooms me out sometimes. It's really weird. But yeah, we're just kind of going through the turns here, and there's not a ton to do as we get through the last bit of this age. I'm just kind of excited to get to the next age, to be completely fair. So I'm going to put this commander on alert. And yeah, man, everybody is still very hostile with me too. It's kind of, it's kind of crazy. I mean, I understand why, right? But still. Okay, so we have some growth here. Are there any resources around that I particularly want? Not really. This extra food, though, from the fish could be really good. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. We have a narrative choice. So we can get 50 gold or 50 happiness at the next celebration. We're obviously going to take the gold. As you can see, our happiness is it's way better than it was before because of that settlement limit increase and all that. And because of that, our income has increased a lot, which is, it's actually pretty crazy right now. So as far as production goes in this town, or this city, we could get the 37 turns. We're never going to get the Coliseum like that. Brickyard could be okay. I think the villa is probably really good. How much did it say we could get maximum? 6 happiness. That's if we put it over here with the monument. I think that's what we will do. And that'll be really good. I don't know how much. This has -9, so yeah. I mean, getting this settlement limit raise will help with that. But for now, I feel like that's probably fine. This food bonus, let's put it in, I guess, one of these towns that has the lower food, possibly. Can it not get there? Okay, that's fine. And then our jade, our new jade. Oh, it's not connected. That's right. That's why we can't use it. Town specialization is available. I'm actually still just gonna let it grow because I want these towns to get pretty beefy if I can. This immortal should be able to go into this army. And then this archer has nothing left to shoot, so we can move him back and put him back on alert. And that is that. So we're at 95%. And yeah, this archer's going to go on alert as well. Okay, so we have some production available in our capital. 13 turns for the Colosseum. I would love to build the Colosseum. I don't think there are 13 turns left in this age, unfortunately, at the rate that the legacy points are being acquired. So that is quite unfortunate. We could try and get the Colosseum out, but I don't think it's going to work. I could build a barracks, but like, I don't think so. I don't think that's what we do. I think we try to build the Colosseum. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's a tough call because I want the Colosseum. I don't really want. I don't really want these other tiles because they're not. I guess I could put the garden here, but it's only 2 more food, right? It's not really. Yeah, you know, we're gonna try it. It's probably not going to work, but we're gonna try it. So we're gonna put it right here. Okay, so we got currency unlocked. Let's go ahead back in here and select our next, or sorry, currency mastery unlocked rather. Next we're gonna go for military training. And we got a codex, which is really good, right? Gives us some more science per turn, which is what we needed. We're finally pretty competitive. Charlemagne surprisingly still has a ton of science, and so does Himiko. But I mean, that's fine. We're really competitive with culture, which is good. People are still hitting milestones, which just means that we're going to quickly get through the rest of this age, and I'm probably not going to get to build my Colosseum. Wasn't this immortal coming over here? Am I crazy? That immortal's going over there. What is this immortal doing? That immortal was healing. Oh, this immortal I think was just going to hang out. But I think it would make more sense if he came over here. So we're gonna do that. I think that would make a lot more sense. So we have a storm, unfortunately. Did not damage any tiles for us, which is good. And yeah, we're just gonna kind of keep going through these turns here. There's not really much for us to do now that we're not at war, which I guess is a nice change of pace. The turns have been taking quite a long time, as you may have noticed while we were at war. So okay, so we have some growth in one of our towns here. We can grab marble if we want, or we can grab iron. I think this is for this is for wonders. I think we're just gonna grab the iron for the production. That's gonna give us more gold. We do have another river tile here as well, but I think we're just gonna grab the iron. I think that makes the most sense. This one we're gonna let grow still. And our commander made it to this town, so I'm gonna just have him. I can't put him on alert. Oh, because this these boats are here. Can I have this archer shoot the boats? Don't I have an archer here? I can. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but I can do that. Commander will wait. Commander's getting experience from there, which is really nice. Okay, our merchant has made it down to Himiko City, so now we can start this trade route, and we should get a nice amount of resources from that. So where can we put fish? I do want fish to go here, but it doesn't look like I have a path to get it there, unfortunately. Can I send it here? I can. Okay, very cool. So that'll get that town growing a little bit more. Okay, so we just finished researching citizenship, and I think what we're going to go for next is we could do coinage, which would be really good for our economy. We already have a huge economy, which is kind of crazy. We could go for the codex. I don't think I'm going to get either one of these done, but we do need the science more. We can change our policies, and I do want to change out this one because I don't really need the combat strength anymore. So we're going to go for... we could go for happiness and just make sure we're getting all our production. We could go for food in towns as well. Production 1 science on the palace. I think that the food in towns is probably better. And then 2 culture on the palace. That's probably fine to leave in there. I think this is probably good. So we'll do that. We're getting an insane amount of gold per turn. I could build like altars and stuff. But it like gives negative negative happiness, right? Isn't that what the crisis is doing right now? So 5 happiness on altars infected by settlements, but negative 10 gold on altars. Oh, and that's only if... Okay, so it gives me negative... It would just give me negative gold if I put them down now. And then the happiness. I don't... Honestly, I don't think that's worth it. To go ahead and do that. Brickyard, I could put down... I think we were already looking at this. And there's nothing... They weren't really good to put it. Unless I want to like put it down and get rid of some food, which means get rid of some growth. I don't think I want to do that. Archer, I guess it's just going to keep shooting at this galley. And this commander, we're just going to have chill. I can't have him on... Oh, we have a promotion for him. Let's do that. So that's really good. We're going to get Storm. And then we have so much gold. Like, man, it's so crazy. Can I build more walls? Only on those tiles, because those are the urban districts. Yeah, for now, I guess we're just gonna leave it. 8 more turns on the Colosseum. It's probably not gonna happen. Okay, Charlemagne is making trade routes with us. We have an outbreak in Koba, which is fine. That's an insane amount of negative happiness down there. Not a big deal. We can shoot this independent state archer to kind of get him out of here. Can I build walls here? I don't have a wall in this town, so we're just going to build one, because why not? And then we can put down this this brickyard. I'm actually going to put it over here. And we can put an altar, but we're not going to because of the crisis. This archer is still just going to keep shooting at this boat. And this commander is still going to just sit here and get experience. Yeah, is there any town that I have that doesn't have a wall? I don't think so. Everything else looks to be pretty good. This is done being a mess now, so we can start repairing some stuff. So let's repair our saw pit. And let's throw down Pyrodizas where we can. That gives us happiness. And this one just is more culture and more gold. We can also put down a brickyard. I'm going to put it down here. That is probably fine. This is a watering hole. I'm actually going to put it here because I do want to be able to get more walls up. And I don't want to have to rebuild a lot. I'm already going to, I think, based on the way I put my urban districts down in other towns, if I want to get more walls up, I'm going to have to overbuild and do stuff like that later, and it's probably not great. Not ideal. So let's put down some Pyrodizas here. So just going to get us a lot more happiness, gold, and culture. Very good. We could put down a granary. The best place for that is probably right here. And then a saw pit which I will probably put probably right here. Very cool. Yeah, we're making some good use of our economy. Okay, this immortal finally made it over here. I'm just going to pop him right into my commander. This immortal needs to get out of the water because those boats could potentially wreck him, and we don't want that to happen. These yields are starting to look pretty good over here in the capital as well, which is really nice. So we have some growth in this town. We can grab the Kowlin. This is a city resource, unfortunately. Alternatively, we can get like a wood cutter thing up as well, or more farms. I think if the play is just to get these resources online. I think that just makes the most sense, even if I don't have anywhere to put it, but I do, which is cool. So we should be able to throw it right in here. It's only 2 growth because it's in the capital, but it's still better than nothing. I can put down a brickyard here. Why didn't I do that before? I think because I figured it just wasn't that good. I could put it here, but this is a clay pit, and when I put it down, it's actually going to get rid of 1 production because I'm overbuilding the clay pit. So I think the play is still just to not build this, unfortunately. Could build a settler, could settle somewhere, could get more unhappiness. If I build the settler and the age turns over, do I lose the settler? I think so. I would like to settle over here though, so maybe I try. I'm going to. That might be a bad move, but I'm going to try. This archer has no one to shoot at anymore, so he's just going to wait. I need this immortal to walk around this way and not go into the boats, because that would be bad. Still just poking away at this boat. This commander's still waiting, just getting experience. And, I mean, 6 more turns on the Colosseum? Is it possible? Can we have this 2% just wait until, oh no, that's a 1 great library. Is that 2 great libraries? That might be it. That might have been it. We're gonna have to see. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So we can get that. This is a natural wonder down here. I think. So is that fresh water though? Can I click off of this? There is fresh water here, so if I build here, I have access to these, the gold, the camels. I think if I can get here in 3 turns, that's really good, especially if this is also part of the natural wonder. That could be really good for us. So for the city, I can put specialists in place now, which could be really good. Negative happiness, not so great, obviously. I do kind of want more growth, and I want the citizens or the specialists, but I don't think I can handle more negative happiness right now until the next age. So I'm just going to go for the growth for now. Actually, the production is really good too. Yeah, I think I do go for this production 3 production 1 happiness tile. And then I have horses here too that I can grab at some point as well. These immortals are going to come over and join up with that commander there. This archer is still these boats are just chilling here. And that is more experience for my commander, which I'm not going to complain about at all. So let's hope we don't turn over the age just yet. Oh, we're at 100% though. Darn, is that it? Okay, narrative choice. No. Is that it? Is this the last turn? Oh, I'm going to lose the settler, aren't I? Tornado kind of by us, but not really. darn. I mean, I guess I can just get another settler when the age turns over, but man, wait, what is this? A quadrireme. That's not what you want to see. But I guess it probably won't do anything because the age is turning over. It should just disappear, right? I don't think it'll be a problem. Man, so close. So close to getting that that settlement up, but I guess that is just the way it goes sometimes. So let's see. Man, 4 turns on the Colosseum too. That's such a shame. All right, let's see how this plays out. I don't think I'm gonna get my villa here either. Darn. Let's see. Wait, the age didn't turn over? Can I still get this? No way. I can really settle here? That's actually really cool. Is this actually going to be a good settlement? I feel like it could be, right? I mean, I can't get the dyes, but I will be able to get the camels, the gold, the gypsum, the marble. You don't have this natural wonder here, right? Plus 10 land trade route range to this settlement, Atlantis. I don't know what Atlantis means. But we're gonna put down a settlement right here. Oh, it's only these 2. Darn. Oh well, that's still really good. We're at 13 of 9 settlements right now. That's not very good. But we're gonna go ahead and I think we go for the culture, happiness, and growth. I think that's a must. In terms of production, this is for our city. We're going to buy these Pyrodizas because we're at the end. Oh, okay, this is just a new Pyrodiza that I can build. That is fantastic. Brickyard is ageless. Everything else is not. I'm just going to queue up something, I guess. Do I want to buy a market? Maybe. That'd be a good spot for a market, I think. Maybe I just buy the market. How much is the market? 300 gold for 3 gold per turn. Probably not worth it. I'll just start building it. This town, we're going to repair the salt pit, 100%. Wait. This has ancient walls with a saw pit and a brickyard. Can I can put walls on this? Really? I can't buy the walls though. Huh. I'm not gonna do it now, but that's pretty cool. How long do I have? Does it tell me how long I have till the age ends? Is there a timer somewhere that I don't know about? Because it'd be really helpful to know. It just says that the age is ending, and I don't know what that means because now my town is being attacked by a boat. I guess I just buy an archer and just shoot at it. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. I could get a ballista, but it doesn't. It does better strength against fortified districts, and that's a boat. So I guess we just buy an archer. I'll start shooting at the boat. I'm not really sure what else to do about that. This guy has to just hang out. This commander is also just hanging out. We got trade routes, we got tornadoes, we got flooded rivers. I do want to... Can I buy a merchant? I can buy a merchant. I mean, at this point, I'm not really sure. What? Because I do want the sheep and the marble, could be good. I'm not really sure what to not build and what to not buy because it doesn't tell me, at least nowhere that I can see where the age is going to end. So that's kind of that is kind of difficult to determine when to stop building and buying stuff because it's at 100%. I thought it just turned over. And I don't see a turn counter for it either. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Oh. Well, I guess I got my answer. Okay, so Antiquity is over.
Persia's traders knew this and ensured the vitality of their goods flowed freely.
Okay, so we got our golden age for military and economy, which is really cool because now we get 3 legacy points for military and economy going into the exploration age, or the age of exploration. And we got some legacy options, right? And I think we can only pick one. So we're definitely going to go with fealty for our +2 settlement limit. I think that's really the only viable option because of how far we've expanded. So let's see here. Yeah, like that's so insane. Like, we did really well in terms of military and economy during this. Interesting that Charlemagne got 9. Huh. I wonder if I could have been more well-rounded, but I don't think so. Like, we were really on a warpath. So let's go ahead and view our report here. I think this is just for the end of the age, just gives us some experience. And no, I guess this is more experience? I don't really know. Cool. I think this is one of our leaders' unique mementos, so that's kind of cool. And let's transition to the next stage. Let's do it. Okay, so now we get to choose which empire or civilization we continue with into the exploration age. So we have a few that we've unlocked, and if you're familiar with this system, you probably already know that there are a couple that are unlocked by default based on your leader, because you just need to be able to pick some, right? However, for doing certain things throughout the age that you just completed, other civilizations will be unlocked that you can pick from. However, you can see that in my case, I didn't unlock these, right? I didn't do whatever was required to unlock them during the Age of Antiquity, which is totally fine. I've already looked through them, and Mongolia makes a lot of sense because it's expansionist and militaristic, and that's pretty much what we've done. Alternatively, Inca makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of mountains around, and it's economic and expansionist. However, I do really like the idea of the Normans, diplomatic and militaristic. I don't know how diplomatic I'm going to be, but it does interest me a bit. So I think this is the one I'm going to go with. And we can change our mementos here. So we have economic and military. Could go for some culture. A diplomatic attribute point. That is interesting too. Maybe I go for a diplomatic attribute point instead. Because I don't know what that means. So yeah, let's go for that. We're going to go for the Normans. And I noticed that doesn't tell you how you unlock it aside from playing as certain leaders. Or sorry, civilizations, I guess. Rome, Greece. I guess either one. Either. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, so we're going to choose the Normans. Okay. Here we are in the age of exploration, and already I can see some very interesting things in that I have almost all of my military from earlier. That's kind of crazy. So like these towns don't have their military in them anymore. Some of them do. Like I still have the archer up here. But like I kept a lot. I kept a lot of my military, which is pretty pretty insane. Are these new natural wonders now? I don't see the natural wonder that this is referring to. It helps if I have the yields on, because the yields always seem to want to turn off. Oh yeah, okay. So we already knew about that. But the yields for the natural wonders actually increase. So now we got 3 3 food, 3 culture, 3 happiness, for instance here. So yeah, very cool, very cool. Okay, so we did not build our Colosseum, unfortunately. Seems like Himiko somehow managed to finish building 3 wonders there, which is kind of crazy. So are we really still have these horrible relationships with these people? Is that for real? We do. I thought they reset. Wow, that is so crazy. Okay. All right, so Age of Exploration. Let's see what we got for some legacy stuff here. Okay. So, if you notice, we have the option to take Dark Age legacies because we didn't get anything for culture or science. Obviously, we're not going to take that. Interestingly enough, if I had upgraded my towns to cities, I could have taken this legacy as well. So that is pretty crazy. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So what we're going to do is do +2 settlement limit, of course. Infantry unit in every settlement you conquered. We could get 8 military instead, but the settlement limit, I think it's just better for us right now. We're going to take a militaristic attribute point as well. So that's our 3 military attribute points. And then we're going to take, I think it makes sense to take our, oh, you know what? What if I get rid of that and take this? That could be pretty good. Huh. Total of 8 military units to start the age. That's so insane. I could just take the rest of this continent if I keep it up. Okay, so for our 3 economic, I mean, we pretty much take these. We don't need this because we only had 1 city outside of our capital. So we're just going to take +5. So this is interesting. Is it just going to give me +5 gold? Because I had a decent amount of trade routes. Or is it +5 times 5? I think we take that anyway because there's nothing else to take. And then we take an economic attribute point, and that's all of our legacy. So we're going to go ahead and confirm that. We have 13 out of 13 settlements. We have 173 happiness. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so before we do that, let me go ahead and pop open our civics. And let's take a look at what we have. The Norman civics, I want to get them first because I want to be able to build these quarters. So we're going to start going through that. Let me figure out what we want to do for some science here. I think for science, okay, I think we're going to go machinery first. All these are really good. I think we're going to go machinery first because we want to get castles and heraldry, because that's going to give us our Chevlar. I think that's how you say that. And that's going to be really, really nice to have, especially as we start producing our quarters, which will give us a free one every time we complete a quarter for the Normans. So then we're going to go ahead and grab this 225 culture to give us 3 turns on our civic here, which is really good. In terms of our production, we can get a stone cutter, we can get a bazaar. Our economy is huge right now, so I think we're going to go for the stonecutter first. And this would build over our garden. Do we want to build over our garden? We can also build this over the library. I don't think we want to do that. We could just put it right here on this 3 production tile. We could also put it on the Paradisa. I don't think that makes sense to do that. This would also eliminate 2 culture, unfortunately. Man, this is really tough. Can I not select, like, the other, no, I can't select the sawmill or whatever is here. That's the saw pit, yeah. I guess it's because the stonecutter, it doesn't let me. That is very interesting. So right now it looks like the garden only produces 2 food, I think. So we're gonna put the stonecutter on there, and hopefully it doesn't drop more than 2 food. Did it? Okay, awesome. I think that was a good choice. In terms of our resources, what? Okay. Where is our capital? And why is our capital not on here? Because that was a little crazy to look at. Show yields, show towns. Select a settlement from the list. Where is our capital? There's our capital. I was going to say, that is crazy to look at. Okay, let's start putting... We are not connected with some of these. Let's start putting... Can I put these in here? It's not letting me. Can I put that in here? Okay, why isn't it letting me put any resources in here? Okay, for some reason it's not letting me put more than 3 resources in my capital, which is very strange. It let me put everything else in my towns though, and unfortunately I only have the 1 city right now, so it's not really ideal. I don't know why it's not letting me put it's not letting me put a single resource in the capital. I clicked through these already, but now, like you can see, it's not letting me do anything. That is so strange. And these 2 are the only ones that are not connected. So that is really weird. Not a fan, but maybe it'll fix itself on the next turn. In terms of our policies, we're gonna take our 3 gold in every town that we got from Persia. We're also gonna take our combat strength from Persia as well. We don't really need this because we have so much military. And we have some attribute points now that we can use. So here's our diplomatic attribute point. That could be good. Influence Parade on the palace. I don't think that's very good though. Let's go for happiness. I think that makes sense. For the economic route. Legend unlock, 25% gold from trade. Wait, 25% gold from trade and treasure fleets. 1 gold on resources in towns. 2 gold, 2 in towns and distant lands. That's probably pretty good. Plus 15 gold. Oh, this is probably really good as well. I think we might go for this one. Actually, I want the resource capacity in towns, so that would probably be really good. So if we can go for that, that's going to be good later on. And then our military. Settlement limit is probably really good. I think we probably will just go for that. Because that makes the most sense, because we're going to be taking a lot more land as we progress through this age. Okay, so we're actually in a prime position to just start declaring war. Since that's pretty much what we've been doing this whole time. So we have swordsmen here. I want to move I think we're going to go for Himiko's capital. We're just going to start marching this way. Are they still allied, Himiko and Charlemagne? Probably. They're just friendly. Okay. So that will be fine. We don't have a commander there. We do have a commander up here, though, that we can start moving down along with this swordsman. Does this swordsman have movement? He does not, so we can move this one instead. And let's see, let's start moving our army commanders over, start getting the visuals too. A lot of defensive districts here, which is kind of scary, but ultimately not horrible. I'm going to move this archer. I'm going to leave this archer here, actually. So that is fine. This archer, it doesn't give me swordsmen in every town. I'm not really a fan of that. But I will leave my archers where they are for like the diversity of defenses. Quite doesn't have a unit in it. That's really weird. The swordsman can stay. That is fine. This commander, I kind of want to move him now. So we're going to do that. I'm going to start moving this commander over as well. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have moved him all the way over here. But I also didn't know that I was going to remain hostile with everybody. So that is kind of interesting. It's nice that Koba has these units here, though. That's really cool. I'm going to put the swordsman in this. I can't. But he'll eventually get to that district, that defensive district. Yeah, this is really cool. And I will say, I love this music. This music is so good. Okay. And then I guess let's see how expensive it is to like upgrade to cities here. 200 gold. Yes. Of course. Like that is a no-brainer. Stonecutter. Okay. So let's put the stonecutter. Let's see, that is the bath. This replaces the garden. This replaces the monument. I think we're going to replace the garden for now. That makes sense. And then we have some resources that we can distribute, potentially, if it lets us. Can we put our camels in here yet? No, we can't. Where is our other city? Can we put camels in this city? Apparently we can. Okay, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, well, let's not waste resources then. Let's put food here. I guess it doesn't really make a lot of gold, so I guess the food goes here for now. Can I put the camel here too? Okay, I can. It does have 4 culture, which is like nothing compared to the capital. That's what's really unfortunate about not being able to assign these resources here. I guess I'm just going to have to reassign them later. Man, that's really annoying. And I guess the food. That is so strange, right? Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Okay, let's end our first turn in the exploration age. Okay, so now we have a government to choose. We can either get feudal monarchy, which is 10 or 20% food for 10 turns, 30% production toward cav and naval units, 20% gold for 10 turns, and 30% production towards overbuilding, 20% culture, and 40% production toward civilian and support. I'm not really sure. I guess we go for overbuilding and gold because our economy is huge. So I think that makes the most sense. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the swordsman chill here. Our commander is gonna move up. You're going to hang out there. This commander is moving down. Yeah. The swordsman is also moving down. Yeah, I just have so much military still. It's so insane. This commander is going to... I guess wait. Not alert. Not alert. We're going to wait. That's what we're going to do. This commander is also going to... We're actually going to build a fortification. That's what we should be doing here. I also want to unpack then. Oh, I used the turn. Darn. I should have unpacked and started building fortifications instead. Did not remember that it uses my commander's turn. This swordsman is going to move into the main city and be on alert. I'm just going to put all these other swordsmen that are in these towns on alert. This swordsman is going to move over to Kuwaiji since it doesn't have a unit garrisoned in it. This swordsman is going to be on alert. This commander is going to keep making his way over. And... Oh. It gave us a boat. Well, that's pretty cool. I guess I'll just put it on alert for now. I don't really want to lose it or, you know, do anything too crazy with it. Yeah, so this is looking really good. Can I turn this into a... I can convert this to a city too for 200 gold? Like, so I take a hit in terms of production. Or sorry, not production. In terms of income. But I feel like... So if I have 13 settlements and I have 2 cities, that is 1 city per, what, almost 7 settlements. So I should have 4 cities, I think, right? 1 per 3 or 1 per 4. I'm going to make Anchorbarai a city because it does have a lot of urban districts in it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And then Napoleon's old capital I might also make a city. I really like that it's so cheap to upgrade these now to cities because they were not cheap in the last stage. So I'm gonna do that. So that's now a city. And I can choose production for it now, which is really cool. So I can get a stone cutter. And I can just put this right in here with a blacksmith. And that's going to be really good. Or I can put it with the granary. I don't think it matters. I'll just put it up front. I think it's probably fine. Okay, resources. Can I assign some to my capital, please? Yeah, if somebody can help me understand why I can't, that'd be really cool. I'm not really sure why I cannot do that, unless something is like blocking my resources getting there. That's, yeah, it's just really strange. I'm not really sure. But all that being said, I think we're gonna end this episode here. We have made it into the age of exploration. Super cool. We are now the Normans. Also super cool. And I will say the music in this age is way better, I think, than the Age of Antiquity. So really looking forward to digging into this. Really looking forward to getting back to war over here. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to drop a like. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.